North, baby! Let's go!
And now to close the podcast, I want to do the quarterback rankings. So I had to switch up the actual tier list because there was just way too many quarterbacks on that one. There was like backups and like it turned into like me ranking the top 50 quarterbacks right now. So this one, it looks a little more confined, a little more back down to earth, if you will. And some of it has the main names, and that's really what I want to talk about. And so the tiers, we go Mahomes because I think Mahomes should be in a tier of his own right now, given the quarterbacks currently in the league. And then top tier, and then we got pretty good, and then we got meh, and then we got bad / a rookie. Because rookie QBs, it's kind of hard to like really predict per se how they'll play. I'm gonna do / rookie and then / I don't know, because there is a few quarterbacks like maybe Matt Corral, for example, like who I have no fucking clue, man. I have no idea. But everybody else, I feel like I should be pretty good. So we will see. We will get into it here, starting off with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, I'm going to put him in the top tier list. Eventually, I'm going to reorder these by my actual rank, and then from there, I guess we'll get, a top 32 or whatever. But for now, Josh Allen, he's first. He goes in top tier. Baker Mayfield, he's going to go in the bad tier. Unfortunately, Baker, you're a former Brown, and everybody else isn't really as high on Baker Mayfield anyway. So I can't get killed for killing Baker, right? Like he's not all that. Next, we got Joe Burrow, who is definitely top tier and I think above Josh Allen, especially after last year's playoff game. He has a Super Bowl appearance. Got to give it to Joe Burrow. Next, newest New Orleans Saint quarterback, Derek Carr. Derek Carr is going to go, honestly, I want to put him in like the meh. But I'll put Derek Carr in the pretty good. Definitely, not one of the top tier guys, but also not bad, not in the Baker Mayfield range. Next, Matt Corral. I'm gonna put him down here. Really don't know much about Matt Corral, and so I can't rank him right now. Next, we got Dak Prescott. And is Dak Prescott gonna crack top tier, or is Dak Prescott going to crack pretty good? I'm gonna put Dak Prescott in pretty good. I'm putting Dak Prescott in pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting Dak Prescott in pretty good. Because unfortunately, right now, when we're ranking them, I just don't see, maybe you get the playoff win, and maybe because Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, they're kind of shorter into their careers, and Dak has had, multiple seasons now of resume, I guess. Because now Dak was Josh Allen coming in. Dak was Justin Herbert. Dak was Joe Burrow. And then we got season after season, and he continued to come up short. And so now maybe that bias is on me. I don't know. But for right now, I'm putting him in pretty good. Next, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is bad. I'm giving Baker over Andy Dalton right now. If that's wrong, then sue me. But I'm giving Baker over Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton goes in the bad category. Next, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, you are going to be the first introduction into the meh category because I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't think Sam Darnold is it. I don't think he's the answer. But, maybe he just needs another chance. He needs a new chance, because that's always been the thing with Sam is, once he gets in the right situation here, once he gets in the right situation there, maybe he'll get in the right situation with the 49ers. We'll see. Next, we got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, you are going to go. I'll put Daniel Jones is going in the pretty good tier. I'll put him even over Derek Carr. Is Daniel Jones over Derek Carr? That's crazy. But I'll put Daniel Jones there. Great year last year. Maybe he regresses back to the meh tier. But actually, no, I'm putting Derek Carr over Daniel Jones. Derek Carr just has like a few more seasons of above meh level quarterback play. So it is what it is. Next, Justin Fields. Justin Fields, we are going to put him also in the pretty good category. Definitely at the end for now. We'll see with the more names that get in there, but we'll keep Justin Fields on the pretty good category. Geno Smith, Geno Smith, I'll put in the pretty good category as well. Him and I'll put him over Justin Fields too. And it's crazy that he had this resurgence because he was almost done, man. Like he was almost completely out of the league just before last season, and now he got a chance and he got a new contract. Maybe he's the quarterback of the future for Seattle. I don't know, but shout out to Geno Smith. I'll put him in the pretty good category. Next, we got Jared Goff. Jared Goff should go in the pretty good category too, but just to save space on here, I'm putting Jared Goff in the meh category, and he's gonna be the leader of the meh category because I don't know. I know we had a good season, and I know his rookie year, like his second year, was really good on LA, but I don't know. I don't see it. Next, Taylor Heineke, another meh guy. If you guys have been watching the Ascent Sports channel for a while, you know I'm a big fan of Taylor Heineke, but I can't put him up here. So it is what it is. Next up, we got Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, we are going to put in the top tier category, but we are going to put him at 3 because he's not as accomplished as Joe Burrow, as a Josh Allen. He's not there yet. Next, we got Hendon Hooker, and he's a rookie, so we're going to put him there. Sam Howell, I'm going to go meh. I really don't know, though, but Sam Howell could really go in this category as well, just like as a rookie. He's not a rookie, but like as a younger player, but I really don't know. So it is what it is. I'll put him in meh. Next up, we got Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is going to go in the top tier category, and he is, to me, going to go ahead of Allen and Herbert, just because he does have the Super Bowl appearance now. Was very close to winning the Super Bowl, but the Eagles couldn't get it done. But definitely a solid season. A lot of room to fall back, though. If he doesn't play well again, I think he's definitely going to fall back behind like Allen and Herbert and all the other guys we'll talk about in a little bit. But for now, Jalen Hurts, top tier quarterback, number 2 right now in the top tier. So shout out to him. Jimmy G. I did say Jared Goff was going to lead it, but Jimmy G has to lead the meh category of quarterbacks, doesn't he? And Jimmy G, I think, is better than like Daniel Jones per se, but because of the history with Jimmy G, because of the almost asterisks on his name, like he's great, but he's not that great. He's not like that guy for you. He's got to be in the meh category. It is what it is. Next is Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins, I want to put him in the top tier category really bad. I want to troll. I really do. Like, he looks good up there. He looks like he belongs. But we're going to put him in the pretty good category. And on top of that, we're going to put him behind Dak for now. We'll give it to Dak, but I think Kirk Cousins is kind of slept on, but it is what it is. Next, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray could go in the meh after last season, but Kyler Murray is still a pretty good quarterback. We'll put him right in front of Daniel Jones. You got Kyler Murray or Daniel Jones. Who you guys taking? But I'm gonna let that go there. But Kyler Murray, people are sleeping on him. We'll see what happens with Arizona if they're gonna get a new quarterback or just get new pieces with their draft picks or something, because it seems like they're tanking. Next up, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a top tier, and I think Lamar right here is a good spot for him. Behind Burrow, Hurts, and Allen, but in front of Herbert, because Herbert has not won a playoff game, and that's the only thing that they say to criticize Lamar is he can't do well in the playoffs. Herbert hasn't even won a single game in the playoffs, so I don't know how he can be ranked ahead of Lamar. What's fair is fair. It's just fairness. This, I believe, is Will Levis. Well, he's a rookie as well. I'll put him down there. Jordan Love, he's somebody I don't really know about Jordan Love. He hasn't played that much. Mac Jones, hate to say it, but Mac Jones, you're meh. Mac Jones is definitely meh. I'll put him ahead of. I'm putting him behind Taylor Heineke. Honestly, I'm putting Mac Jones behind Taylor Heineke. The Patriots, they're the Patriots because they're like this Bill Belichick organization, because they're like this prestigious place or whatever. They try not to air out their dirty laundry, but they've been trying to replace Mac Jones now for like 2 seasons. So I think it's over. I think the writing is on the wall. Mac Jones isn't really it. So it is what it is. Mahomes, well, we already had the tier for Mahomes. If that's crazy, if Mahomes being in another tier above people is crazy, let me know in the comments. Like, let me know if I should bring it back down to earth. But I don't think so. I don't think he's crazy. Next up, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, you stink. Matt Ryan, it's over. I don't know why Matt Ryan is on here, but shout out to Matt Ryan, I guess. Davis Mills. Davis Mills is meh. He's not bad. Well, he kind of is bad, but he's meh. I don't want to call him bad though. There was a Davis Mills era there, but I don't think he's all that. Next up, Kenny Pickett, and this is a Steelers podcast after all. So let's talk about Kenny Pickett. I am putting Kenny Pickett in the pretty good category. And since he retired Derek Carr, his last game played as a Vegas Raider was against Kenny Pickett and the Steelers. I'm putting Kenny Pickett right there. That's where I have it. Now listen, you can argue it, you can be mad at it, you can yell at me, you can do whatever you want, but guess what? It's my show. And so Kenny Pickett is right there. It makes sense. Like, how can Derek Carr be better than Kenny Pickett if Kenny Pickett retired him, right? And then how can all these other people not be better, or how can all these other people be better than Kenny Pickett if Kenny Pickett is better than Derek Carr? And Derek Carr is better than all these people. So how, So it makes sense. Shout out to Kenny Pickett. Really going to lead us to greatness this year, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm just going to look really dumb, but it is what it is. Next up, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, I'll also put him in pretty good. I'll put him right here. I'll put him a little behind Justin Fields because Brock Purdy just has like the OPest team of all time, honestly. It's really not that fair. Next up, we got Anthony Richardson. We'll put him in the rookie thing, of course. Next up, Desmond. I think Anthony Richardson is going to be pretty good. Desmond Ridder. I'm going to put Desmond Ridder in the... I want to put him in like the I don't know category, but I also want to put him in the meh. I want to put him in the pretty good. I'm going to put him in the meh, and I'll put Desmond Ridder above Taylor Heineke. So he'll go there in the order. Next up, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to go in the top tier thing, I think. I'm trying to debate. Should we put him here? Because that means, I'm going to put Rodgers there. I'm going to put Rodgers there. Still ahead of Lamar, still ahead of Herbert. But this season definitely could begin like the decline of Rodgers. It really could begin the decline. But he's in a new situation. He's on a new roster with the Jets. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Next, Russell Wilson. He can't be a top tier quarterback after last year's performance, but I'm going to put Russell Wilson. It has been a while since those Super Bowls, hasn't it? Should we just put Russ here? Does he just get this by default anymore? It has been a while since those Super Bowls. I'm putting him above Derek Carr, but behind Kenny Pickett. You got to earn that back, Russ. You got to earn it back. So that's where I'm putting Russ. I'm putting him behind Kenny Pickett, but still in the pretty good category. Come get it back. Matt Stafford, honestly, similar situation. Very similar situation to Russ. But Matt Stafford didn't have like a complete meltdown kind of situation. He just got hurt. So I will put Matt Stafford on the left of Kenny Pickett, or the better than Kenny Pickett side. But we'll see about that. That is definitely coming. CJ Stroud, we'll put you in the rookies. Ryan Tannehill is bad. Hold on, let me put the like rookies together. Hold on. Next, we got Trevor Lawrence, and honestly, I'm gonna put him in the pretty good category. I'm just not sure where I want to put him. I think I'm gonna put him. Right here after Stafford. I know Stafford, he has the ring and all that, and then some people will say Stafford should actually be down here. I don't know. I'll reevaluate. I'll really reevaluate in a second, but I'm gonna put him after Kirk and Dak. I just don't want to separate them, but Trevor Lawrence is definitely on the rise. I don't even know who this is, so I apologize to whoever that quarterback is. Trey Lance, I'm gonna put him on the I don't really know. He's only had like a game or two. Tua Tagovailoa. I am going to put Tua Tagovailoa. I'm going to put him in. I'm going to put Tua in the pretty good category. Now, as far as where in the pretty good category, I'm going to put Tua. You know what? Here, I'm going to flip Derek Carr and Kyler, and then I'm going to put Tua. you know, he made the playoffs this year. I'm gonna put Tua ahead of Derek Carr. I'm gonna put him ahead of Derek Carr. So that's how that goes for now. Next up, we got Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson used to be top tier. He's got to get that back. We're gonna bring him down a peg to pretty good. But he's definitely had a bad year too. So we're gonna put Deshaun Watson. He's not better than. I'm not putting him better than Kenny Pickett after what he did. So let's put Deshaun Watson. Let's say here him and Russ. Let's put him next to Russ. Him and Russ gotta get it back. So we'll put them there, or we'll put Deshaun Watson there. Him and Russ both on like a prove it year, trying to get back up into the top tier level. So it is what it is. Next, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, you are cooked. Bryce Young, you are a rookie. And Zach Wilson, that's your name. Zach Wilson, you are bad. I think that everybody determined that you were bad. And there it is. We are out of quarterbacks. So now let's give it one final look. Mahomes, we know Mahomes is Mahomes, so he gets the number 1 spot. Now we got Joe in the top tier. This is the second class. We got Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert. I think that is the order I'm locking in for this one. You can argue Justin Herbert over Lamar. You could do that, or you could argue, well, if Justin Herbert is here, then how could Dak Prescott and Kirk be down here? You know, that's you. If you disagree, that's you. But I don't know. There's just something with Justin Herbert. I think he still gets that top tier nod. And then now the pretty good territory. This is where a bunch of quarterbacks are. So we got Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford. I really do kind of want to move Matthew Stafford. Like, can he be this far ahead of people? But it is what it is. Well, you know, we are going to move Matthew Stafford. We're reevaluating here. We're going to move Matthew Stafford to... We'll move Matthew Stafford to behind Derek Carr. We'll see about Matthew Stafford when you come back. But, you know, it was a long time since he won that Super Bowl now. It's like a whole 2 seasons. So we got Dak, we got Kirk, we got Trevor Lawrence, we got Kenny Pickett, we got Russ, Deshaun, Kyler, Tua, Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford, Daniel Jones, Geno Smith, Justin Fields, and Brock Purdy. Honestly, down here, we could maybe move Geno in front of Daniel. We could move him behind, but Daniel does have that playoff win against the Vikings. Should we move Daniel up here? I don't know. So we'll keep that. Now, in the meh category, we got Jimmy G, we got Jared Goff, we got Desmond Ridder, we got Taylor Heineke, we got Mac Jones, we got Sam Darnold, we got Sam Howell, and we got Davis Mills. Really, this order, I'm not going to stress myself out too much trying to order them, but you guys can let me know what you think. I think Taylor Heineke honestly could go up. I think maybe even Brock Purdy could go back to the meh category if, you know, they kind of fall off and he wasn't on a super team. We would see how well he would do, but it is what it is. We can only work with what we got. And then lastly, we have the bad / rookie / I just really don't know category. If you want me to real quick rank the rookies, let's see, we got Hendon Hooker. I'll put him like 2 or 3 because I think Stroud is going to be 1, and then I got Bryce Young 2, and then we got I want Bryce Young 2, and then we got Hooker 3, and then I got Richardson maybe 4, and then Levis 5. Honestly, I really don't know about Levis. I really haven't watched like that. I really don't know much about a lot of these prospects, but it is what it is. That's my like rookie ranking. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this this tier list. And we are getting closer and closer to the season, and I honestly cannot wait until it starts.